unfortunately, because all of you, no one can visit the occupied territory, no one can access to the occupied territory. And I will talk about the colleagues, about corporate. They were with me on the ground. They were fighting for the self-determination. They were human rights defenders. And why now they are in jail? Because they believe in this building, in this Human Rights Council. They believe that there is human right in this world. And they believe that the human right has the power, the capacity more than the benefit, the political benefit. But unfortunately now they are in jail. This picture, some of them, they were here in this council. They participate. They made the testimony. They talk about what happened in the occupation, but now they are in jail. Some of them maybe we cannot say them in the future because they are in jail for life. Some of them, they are in jail for 30 years, 35 years, 25, 20, 15, 10, 12. So can you imagine the situation here? Why this? Because the Moroccan authorities try. Firstly, I want to explain something. They sell a picture that all the Sahara, when they demand their right to self-determination, that they are against the Moroccan people. And we always explain that our fight is not with the Moroccan people. For me, the Moroccan people are victims of the system. So our fight with who helped the system to continue occupied Western Sahara and who participate and supporting the Moroccan occupation to torture, to arrest the human rights defender in the occupied territory. Now, why we are here in this session, especially for me, why I'm here, because I'm trying to looking for the urgent action to save the rest of my colleagues in jail because they are living under a horrible situation with no condition and humiliating daily life, living under isolation. And not that just this, the reprisal went more with the Moroccan authorities, unfortunately. They target the family, so they want to punish the prisoner inside the prison and outside the prison. And can you imagine, as I'm talking to you as a human, can you imagine you in prison, you suffer, okay, you can accept it between meal bracket, okay? But when you feel that your family are suffering just because you're in jail, it's a suffer, but you're in jail and they are suffering, that's the worst thing. And I can't believe that there is a system in this world can do something like that. Can you imagine, for example, the third one, please? For example, just to visit, just some example, let's talk, okay? A woman, old man, 80 years old, he has to travel 1,200 more kilometers to visit 10, 15 minutes, okay? And even if it is old woman, she has to check by a prison guard, and he is a man, and he tries to touch her where he wants if you want to visit your son. So that's simple example. And if she wants to speak with her son in the visit 10 minutes, as we said, always, or 15 minutes, there is a guard next to her to hear everything say by the family and the prisoner. That's first. The second thing, they target the sons of some prisoner. For example, like Mohammed Bani, like the others, they have sons in school and they target them just because of their father. So this practice of punishment, of reprisal for the family, why they start, the Moroccan authorities, why they started? Because since almost 14 years of torture in the prison for the group of Gdei Mizik, till now the prisoner, they are still strong. And what happened in the Cour d'appel in 2017, it was an example. They were strong, they took as a human rights defender, and really it was a political trial. That's why their situation changed totally after 2017 as a reprisal. They separate them for different prison. They make them isolate in an isolate place, cell. No one can meet the others, and they have 25, 30 minutes a day to walk a little bit alone. He cannot speak with anyone. And even when the family sends something, they confiscate, okay? So I want to mention something here. From time to time, unfortunately, we see some some delegation come from Europe and come from all the world, and that I send just a message. When you try to visit the occupied territory, you participate, you give the Moroccan support, you tell him, okay, continue in this human rights violation. When you visit the occupied territory and they show you, they use you to send a picture about what happened. Why? Because if the Moroccan has the reality, as they said, and they are true, as they say, while they are closing totally the occupied territory, since 2014, December 2013, we have at least more than 300 people deported and expulsed from the occupied territory. Lawyers, member of parliament, jurists, journalists, student, group, UN mission, deported from the occupied territory. Why? If you feel that you don't have nothing, you have nothing, they know that they hide crime in the occupied territory. That's why they are closing that's why they don't care about the UN mechanism. And by the way, the UN mechanism, yes, for example, now the Moroccan, he's a president of this council. Okay, as a friend, they ask you as a friend. It doesn't mean when you talk about something right, you are the enemy. No, I will ask you as a friend. Yes, you are president of this council. Okay, you have to give an example. Not to get to make it dirty, the picture of president of this council. You have to be an example. Okay, I'm president, I will respect. We have a decision from the UN Committee Against Torture. Many decisions. We have decision, the last one from the Working Group of Arbitrary Detention. We have it. And they demanded clearly the release of the political prisoner, the group of Gdei Mizik. Why all this? Because the group of Gdei, they were not arrested for their own case, no. They're something private, no. They were speak on behalf of the name of all the Sahrawi in the camp of the Gdei Mizik, the displaced in 2010, when the Sahrawi people said it's enough. And by the way, why Gdei Mizik in 2010? Gdei Mizik, it's a production for me. I'm on the ground. Gdei Mizik, it's a production of 40 years of humiliating the Sahrawi people. And they said, okay, it's enough, we are going to desert. We'll go back to our culture as a nomad, take the city, take everything. Okay? So after that, they start targeting. And the worst thing now, that since 2020, they start making the things worse. Why? Because when we get many decisions and nothing happened on the ground, and the Moroccan government feel that I'm strong of everybody, and no one care, and between brackets always there is a political benefit. No one can do anything for the case of Western Sahara, and we know. Okay, and we know why we are forgotten a case by the UN, because we are the only conflict that the people resist peacefully under occupation, because we still believe. And for this case, we will not give up. And for me, I will continue with my colleague till the end for two things important: the release of all the political prisoners. All message to the Moroccan authorities: take us to the jail with our colleagues. That there is no third option. That's just two. And they ask you as a human, try to do something for the people of Western Sahara under occupation. And thank you very much.